Good afternoon. This is Jessie Cannon Wallace, aka Ben's Blogger, and I have not made a video in forever, mostly because I've had no inventory. So I thought I would take this opportunity to talk about the inventory shortage. This should be where all my new car inventory is, while looking at the inventory that I do have. So I hope you find this informative. All right, so these vehicles across the front here are my demos. We are actually keeping one of each SUV because these are our best sellers so that we can show them, test drive them, and take orders on future cars, which is pretty much the state of the industry right now. If you want a car, you should be shopping ahead of time, custom ordering, or placing a hold on an incoming unit. So this is a GLA 250 in white, non-AMG, and it has the black interior. Let's show you the MSRP just so you can be familiar. This is our smallest SUV. There you go, $39,900, polar white, black, premium package. We have very limited GLA inventory. In fact, I think I did not have one for an entire month. So the reason we don't have inventory, it is a combination of the chip shortage and supplier shortages. I hear tires and glass are becoming harder to come by as well. This is the GLB. This one happens to be denim blue, which I think is a great color. I hope that's reading right on the screen with the macchiato interior. This one has an MSRP at $47,000. Great equipment, premium package, parking package. These are built in Aguas Calientes, Mexico, by the way, in case you didn't know. So shipping-wise, they get here pretty quickly, but we're also having trucking shortages. Yet another reason we don't have enough inventory on a daily basis. All right, this is the GLC 300. This one happens to be polar white with the black interior. No roof, interestingly. MSRP on this one's about $47,000 as well. The GLC has one more year in this body style and then it will get a redesign. So if you take a look at the upcoming 2022 C300, the W206, the new GLC should closely mirror that if you want to take a look. But GLCs are about to become more common. We have huge shipments coming in the next couple weeks. So this is dead center in our SUV lineup. Too bigger, too smaller. All right, so again, without inventory to sell, we test drive these cars and then take orders on incoming cars. My GLE and GLS, the larger SUVs, are a hot commodity here in Gwinnett County. So these currently have a longer wait list. The GLS especially is rare through the end of the year. So if you see one that you like, you should buy it. All right, so this is a GLE 350. This particular one is wearing the AMG package. You can tell by the diamond grille and the lower front bumper. It is lunar blue with macchiato leather. It did just arrive yesterday, I do believe, and I am not familiar with its MSRP, so let's take a look. $67,000 on this one. Premium package, AMG line, pano roof, heated, ventilated. So these are a hot commodity. You may notice some availability adjustments to pricing, and you'll see that everywhere. If I have no vehicles to sell, they're going to sell for a little bit more. The good news is that your trade-in is worth more than it has ever been worth. I have pretty recent trades selling for close to MSRP, trading for close to MSRP. So a new car might cost you a little more, but your trade's going to be worth a little bit more. Okay. And then the GLS, which is our largest SUV. This is a 2022 GLS 450, and what makes this car special and unique is it's the first time that the AMG line exterior has been available on the GLS. Up until now, these have always been a regular, so they've had the black fender flares and no AMG styling. So it's exciting for us to be able to get an AMG line exterior on a GLS 450, which is some of what's driving the demand on this car. So the GLS and the GLE do come from our Tuscaloosa, Alabama factory. So if we have one coming in, they come in pretty darn quickly. But I want to say of the, 50 GLSs I have due by the end of the year, 40 of them are spoken for, and these are part of the V8 crisis as well, so no GLS 63s and no GLS 580s are coming for model year 22. Let's see if I can catch that MSRP there. All right, So the only GLS you'll be able to get for model year 2022 will be the GLS 450 for the US market. That one's a looker. So this particular vehicle is actually sold. We've taken a deposit on it, but we are not delivering this vehicle until we get our replacement demo. This is our dealership's policy to try to keep a car here so that we always have something to show and to sell off of. Because if I don't have a car, it's going to be hard for me to convince you that you want this car and that you need to custom order. So again, our Alabama factory is hard at work building these big SUVs. Speed bump, almost died. But there is a bit of a backlog. The 2022 GLE is about to have a big breakthrough. We're expecting 20 or 30 of them next month, so that'll be great to have something to sell. And then the GLC is coming out of Bremen. Those have been extremely slow lately, but again, we are expecting a bunch of them this month. And then the GLB and the GLA from yet another factory, also they've been slow, but we are getting 2 or 3 or 4. I have literally been waiting all day for a truck to show up from Brunswick, which is where the cars from Germany come in. We've got 2 GLCs, a G-Wagon, and maybe a CLA coming that'll be for sale this weekend. So again, it's not that we're trying to keep cars from you. We don't enjoy the empty lot. And I literally have no cars in the showroom today. 0 cars. Every car I have available for sale is outdoors. And I think I have 5 cars available for sale plus the demo. So the inventory shortage is crazy. It is serious. It is real. It is affecting absolutely everyone. We are down to our last 2 C300s, and the redesigned C300 is not due until first quarter next year. So if you need a C-Class, you should order a 22 right now or snap up a 21 before they're all gone. We have 2 left. This is a 21 S580 that we keep as a demo because it is a new body. We wanted to have one to show people. The 22 S500 was just released moments ago, so we're expecting those this week. And then that is my second available GLB, black on black. So we will sell either the blue or the black, and then the other one will remain as our demo until we get a replacement. So that's how we're managing it. If you work at a dealership, how are you managing it? I know some dealers are selling everything. I know some dealers are using pre-owned cars as filler. Our dealership's a little bit different because our pre-owned building is actually across the street, so we don't have access to those cars as easily. So we are solving it with demos. And then I also regularly show, you can't see it over here, but my loaner car fleet is over there. And if I have a car in loaner cars that I can show or demo, I will pull that up. So, what's your experience? What have you seen out there in the world? What's the most cars you've seen? What's the fewest cars you've seen? What can I show you? We expect to have the EQS, which will be the electric version of the S-Class by the end of the year, which is great. We're excited to have that. Like I said, the new S-Class early next year. And then more electric cars are incoming. So I just felt like I needed to make a video and talk. So I showed you our SUVs. I talked to you about the inventory crisis. Let me know what else I can do for you. Again, this is Jessie, aka Ben's Blogger, and my advice is order now.